What's up, everybody? Welcome to Brooklyn Verse, another edition with your boys, the Brooklyn crew. You got your boy, it's your boy, the closer, a.k.a. the analyst, a.k.a. your sister's favorite fantasy sportscaster. Then you got my boy, Dr. Phil, to my left. Contestant number one. Contestant number two, Donald Borst, a.k.a. the Don. What is this about? I don't get it. Anyway,
full energy.
Brooklyn Verse. As you know, we got a new structure going on. We have a couple of topics, latest sports topics, and then we play a game. So today's the NFL. It's all about the NFL these days. You know what I'm saying? It's the middle of the NFL. It's the mid-season, right now. It's the Wild Wild West. And that's the whole theme. It is the Wild Wild West. It's all shootouts. Who is going to survive the shootouts, and that's who's going to win the Super Bowl, basically. That's what I think.
No one plays defense.
No one plays defense.
And that's the way NFL wants it.
Yeah, there's no great defenses out there right now. So this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to start off with who's legitimate and who's a fugazi. Team.
Brooklyn version.
Brooklyn version, you know? Legitimates and fugazis. So I'm going to start with you, Donnie. And we're going to start with the team in the NFC East, actually. We're going to go with the Redskins. Legit or fugazi?
Fugazi.
They're fugazi. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. No, I'm just, no, they,
It's really getting to that
take something today?
It's getting the
I guess. It's because, literally, if you watch their stuff, whenever they've had a big matchup, they've lost. They've beaten teams that they probably should beat, and they lose to any team that matters.
Right.
Which is unfortunate. I actually thought that they were going to be legit. I wanted them to be legit. But they're not.
They're not, yeah.
Yeah. Alex Smith is playing decent, not great.
Right.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
This is not the NFL for them.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to win the division, even though they're in first right now. You got the Eagles and the Cowboys, I think, somewhat of contending for the division still.
The Eagles, the Eagles are going to take it, I think.
Right. We'll see what
that might be a
with
9-7. Yeah.
right. Redskins are probably a pretender. I agree with that. So they're pretenders.
They're fugazi.
They don't have that shootout style.
Fugazi.
They're not a Wild West team.
Exactly.
He's already gotten off of his own bullshit.
Next division. Bears. NFC North. Are they for real?
Legit or fugazi? I'm going to give them legit because I think their defense is very good. Even though I know it's not a league of defenses right now, but I think they have just enough playmakers. They got a good coach, at least a good coach with a good mind who's trying new things. Trubisky, let's see how much you could get out of him. They got playmakers in Cohen. They got Allen Robinson's not a bad playmaker. Their tight end isn't bad in Burton. So I think they have enough playmakers, way more than the Redskins.
Trubisky looks good.
Trubisky looks good with his
You guys like
legs.
Trubisky?
Yeah.
With his, I'm not sold on him yet. I'm not sold on him yet. I'm
pretty sold.
But that division.
I think he's terrible. But
the Vikings aren't playing well. The Packers, I think Nagy might be a better coach than McCarthy, and the Lions stink.
No, McCarthy's not a good coach. We've gone over this ad nauseum.
I'm going to go right now. I'm going to give the Bears legit.
I think the Vikings are the legit team there, but since we're discussing the Bears, they're way too inconsistent. I don't think Trubisky's good. I was exaggerating when I said he's terrible.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's the guy. I think he's more what he was last year, unfortunately, but we'll see. I mean, it always takes guys time to develop.
Right.
So I'll give him a little bit of time, and I'll hope for the best, because you never want to see somebody terrible. You want more better players.
Yeah, just for our viewers to know, legit meaning like they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Not
they're
the Super
for real.
Bowl.
Yeah,
they're for real. Are they for real? Like, can they compete in the playoffs?
Yeah.
And I think they can. I agree with Phil.
Based on defense or offense, though?
I think
I
just
think
enough
based on
offense.
everything. Yeah, I think they're balanced.
I think it's just enough. They could throw a screen to Cohen, and Cohen breaks it.
And
But
Trubisky
better
could put up big
defense, though,
numbers
correct?
too. Yeah.
But more so on defense.
More so because of the defense.
I think they're well balanced, but they're not a shootout team
No,
like the
they're
Wild
not.
West teams.
Yeah.
So they're barely contenders.
They will collapse in the playoffs.
Bears Saints in the Dome. Do you think they have any chance?
They will collapse in
They'll
the
lose to a
playoffs.
team like that, exactly. Let's move on. NFC South. The team is, this goes to Donnie, it is the Atlanta Falcons, currently 4-4.
They're very much for real, and that's because of, one, Matt Ryan, who's having another career year similar to his MVP year, and he's actually looking maybe even better at the end of the year, as based on the pacing. And Julio Jones is completely legit. He's showing that this year, his receiving yards, for real. Calvin Ridley looks 100% for real.
You know the Alabama product.
Yeah, completely legit. And then Sanu, who I've always loved, we argue about this all the time, completely legit, and he's the 3.
Yeah.
Like they need very little,
And they don't
Kevin
even
Coleman,
run well. They,
and
this week they
Devonta
did.
Freeman's not even there right now.
Right.
Kevin Coleman.
They don't
is
run
looking
very well.
legit.
Yeah.
Right.
They're based on passing. Well,
Correct. Completely based on passing. Yeah.
All of those are great points, and I'm still going Fugazi because they're not going to beat anyone. They beat the Redskins outside because it's the Redskins because they're even more Fugazi.
Right.
But the Falcons if the Falcons face the Bears on the road in a cold game, I'll take the Bears right now.
Yeah, in that scenario.
That's what exactly.
But
that's
at
what I'm
home,
saying.
they beat the Bears.
That's what
I still
At
wouldn't.
home, I think
they
they
beat
beat
the Bears,
But
yeah.
they're 4-4.
Right.
They're not going to get home field advantage.
They gotta go on a
now.
run.
They
Yeah.
got to go on a run. So right now, I'm putting them on a tough road game in the cold outside. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think that they're legit in the sense that I think they're a Wild West team. They're definitely a Wild West team because that's all they got.
Yeah.
Their defense kind of fell apart. I think they could sneak in. I think they're a borderline team.
It's too different. When they're outdoors, I feel like you're not going to get
They'll get
enough
knocked
Wild
out right
Wild
away in the
West.
playoffs, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I'll
we're not going the real top of the cream of the
Right.
crop teams
We're going
right
with
now.
these borderline teams.
Yeah.
That moves us to the NFC West, where you got the Seattle Seahawks, also 4-4, the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Are they legit a Fugazi?
I'm going to go, because there's a lot of competition in NFC, I'm also going to go Fugazi for this team, too.
Completely agree.
I think that they haven't fixed their offensive line problems in years, it feels like. I feel like Wilson just runs around because he has no help. His receivers aren't that good. Doug Baldwin, he's all right. Their running back
game's good, though.
Yeah, but they're so weird with it. Carson looks good, then they never give
Mike
him the
Davis.
ball. Yeah, and their defense isn't what it was. They lost at home to the Chargers. That's a big
loss.
That's
yeah.
a big telling sign for the Seahawks because they win those games at home.
Chargers
they
should
used
have
to
won that game,
but the
though. Come
Seahawks
on, let's be
used to
honest.
win those games at home. I'm going Fugazi.
This is exactly why the Wild West, the shootout format, is working, because now the Chargers, they've always been a shootout type team, and look at their record. Proves it. 6-2, the shootout style is working, and they beat the Seattle Seahawks, who you never beat on the road.
Yes, that's what
never
I'm
beat
saying.
and win in
The
Seattle.
Chargers also have a way better than mediocre defense.
We're going to get to
too,
the Chargers. We're going to get to the Chargers.
All right,
We're
my
going
bad.
to the AFC
Whoa.
East. We're going to get to the Chargers, baby. Little teaser. So we're going to go to AFC East. Garbage division besides the Patriots. But the Dolphins are 5-4.
Yeah.
Let us
Because
be
they started
serious.
the year
Legit or
3-0.
Fugazi?
They're
Done.
Fugazi.
Yeah.
Okay.
They started the year 3-0.
You know what division?
Fugazi.
And by the way, it's because Tannehill wins games. You can argue this all you want, but he has a good record. He wins games.
I'd rather have Trubisky than Tannehill.
No, but I'm just going based
Much
on
rather have
record, my
Trubisky,
man.
yeah.
I'm just going based on record. Tannehill wins games.
Well, they're 5-3, the Bears.
Yeah, he's been hurt.
And Tannehill,
He won
Brock
games when he
Osweiler.
started the year.
We'll see what happens when Tannehill comes
Yeah.
back. But I'm just saying,
I guarantee
he
you
might
he
win
wins
games
more
against
games
the
than he
spread.
loses.
He might win games against the
No,
spread.
no, no, but he actually legitimately wins games, though.
But he made the playoffs once and they lost, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they're Fugazi. You think they're legit?
No,
No,
no, they're
it's-
Fugazi.
oh,
But I don't
Fugazi.
even know when he's going to be back, though. That's
He's
what I'm saying.
Fugazi. Okay.
Their team is complete garbage.
But if they had Tannehill, you would think they're legit?
I would think that to make the playoff, perhaps, yeah.
Okay.
You know what the word the coach used of Tannehill's health? Weird. What does that even mean? His health
Oh,
is
the coach
weird.
is terrible. Adam
Gase-
Gase is the worst coach. in
Adam
the
Gase
He's
NFL.
not
not a
the
good
worst
coach,
because
yeah.
he's not
There's
the
bad
worst
ones.
because there are bad
They're really
coaches
bad
out
ones.
there.
But he's the worst.
Yeah, because Hugh Jackson is still living.
No, why he got fired?
No, I know I'm saying he's still alive.
Oh my God.
Why Gase is the worst is because he doesn't use his best player on offense, which is Kenyon Drake. He doesn't use him
Frank Gore.
consistently.
No.
Uses
Frank was
Gore.
having a good year, though.
We're
You can't say that.
talking way too much
much about the
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah, they're not. I think they're Fugazi. They're Fugazi.
Fugazi.
Yeah, we
put it
all
that
agreed
way.
on that anyway.
Yeah.
What are we arguing
Next.
even?
This is a tougher one. NFC North. This goes to you, Phil. The Cincinnati Bengals.
AFC
Legit or
North, you
Fugazi?
mean?
AFC North. AFC North. That is a tough one because they look good. But
Offensively,
the AJ Green missing a couple weeks is a big, so I'm going to lean towards Fugazi. And I'm going to lean towards, we talked about bad coaches, Marvin Lewis, it's weird.
He's been there forever.
He's been there forever.
Mike
You know
Brown
why?
loves him.
You know
Mike
why?
Brown loves
You know
him.
why he's been there forever? Because they were terrible for a while. Now they actually win. They're
They make the
respectable in
playoffs
regular season.
sometimes.
Yeah.
And they do nothing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You got AJ Green hurt for a couple weeks now, and the defense can't stop anyone. They almost blew the game to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got to go
They got
Fugazi.
playmakers on
You got to go
defense, too, though.
Fugazi because of the Bengals. Because also, you got the Ravens, who are very primed to pass them, I
Right,
believe, in
that's
that
what I think,
division.
too.
So I'm sticking with Fugazi.
But by the way, I'm going to disagree on that last point.
The Ravens?
I agree with you on the Fugazi thing.
Okay.
They have a great offense. They have what used to be a good defense.
Not a-
Now
Yeah.
it's not good.
I say they're good offense. I wouldn't say
No,
great.
I'm going based on points. They've been
No,
putting
they
up
got
tons of points.
Mixing
That's it.
Green.
I mean, but they're not a Wild West shootout team. I don't think they're top.
I think they are,
don't
actually.
think
they're
But,
Wild West.
but the thing about it, though, is that the Ravens look equally bad, though.
Yeah.
Like, the Ravens, like, the Bengals,
They don't look
you'd have
bad.
to
They
agree
play
with
the
me, though, that the
Steelers.
Bengals have a again, by this year's standards, have a better offense than the Bengals.
They're definitely built to
the
be
Ravens,
the playoff team based on the Wild West format because they definitely have a better offense than the Ravens. But I think that the Ravens, this is my pick where the Ravens, I think, are the contender of this division, even though we didn't highlight them, highlight the Bengals. I think the Bengals are fugazi. I agree with that. I think the Ravens are actually going to come out and make the playoffs in the wild card spot.
We're talking about, of course, because we're talking about behind the Steelers.
The reason is why is eventually they got to go to Lamar Jackson. I think it's going to happen sooner than you think. Flacco's just bad in big spots, especially, and
he's dropped off big time.
So that division too. Once again, the teams we're naming that are fugazi are the ones that aren't the Wild West shootout teams.
Yeah.
The ones we are saying are legit are the Wild West shootout teams. Moving on, the South. Actually, forget the South. Let's go to the West. The West, the Chargers. Back to the Chargers. 6-2.
Yeah.
Chargers never in 6-2. Usually they're a bad luck team.
I think that the Chargers, and this sounds crazy because they're in the same division as the Chiefs, I think they might be a 12-win team this year. Even though the Chiefs might be a 14-win. It's insane. But
it happens.
But the Chargers are that good of a team. Their defense is sick, doesn't get talked about.
It's getting better.
Bose is coming back.
And James is great back there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Derwin James
course,
is great back there. Safety.
Derwin James looks great. Might be the defensive rookie of the year. I know they mentioned Ward, but Derwin James definitely looks good. Rivers having a great year. Melvin Gordon looking like Melvin Gordon. He's saying now. It's not going to be the one-off good year. Eckler's
they have
good.
A ton of weapons in the receiving game.
Keenan Allen still very good. He hasn't gotten hurt this year so far.
The two Williams.
The Williams twins. They're very good. I don't know if
not even twins. One's mad skinny. One's
and
mad
you're saying
big.
that they might even get Hunter Henry back at some time sooner than later.
Right.
Yeah, their team looks stacked.
They are
legit.
They are legit.
Legit.
Very
to
legit.
go into Seattle and win, that's a legit. You're legit.
I'm with you. They're a Wild West shootout team. They got Rivers. Rivers has been built like this for years. Finally, the format has fitted into the NFL, and they're 6-2, and it's showing. Last team, Houston Texans, the NFC South.
Yeah,
that division stinks.
Legit.
They're legit.
They're going to win the
division. Problem is they're not a Wild West shootout team, really.
No, they're different.
They're
very defensive oriented.
They lost Fuller, but
Watson hasn't been healthy.
They won 6 straight. So,
but I believe in Watson. I think Watson
see those games though.
I know.
They're pulling games out.
We got to get them legit because of their division.
Their division.
They're gonna win.
And honestly, even if they weren't in that division, I think they still are legit because I think that Watson is only going to get better, and I think Watson could carry that.
Watson's very good.
He's a quarterback that can carry.
Watson's
so
very
the Wild West teams, it's clear. The Wild West teams are the ones to beat. They're the teams that are going to make the playoffs, and there's your legit and fugazi. Moving on to the next topic, which is the MVP race in the NFL at the midseason level. Right now, who's the midseason MVP? I'll start with you, Donnie, and we'll go around. Who is midseason MVP? Give me your top 2 or 3 or whatever.
All right, so I'll give you my top 5.
No.
I'll give you my top 10. No, I'm going to go.
10 is like...
I'll give you my top 15. I'll give you Mahomes, actually. That's it. I think Mahomes and Breeze are the two guys you're going to keep hearing about.
Right.
Obviously, Gurley is up there. Give him 2 or 3, interchangeable with Breeze. And then, like I told you, Matt Ryan. That's just because those are the guys that I think are doing it this year.
Okay.
Like getting it done. So,
I'll prove you wrong in a second, but go ahead.
I'm going to go. I think it's criminal that Drew Brees has never won an MVP in his entire career. I'm sorry. I think that's
that
unbelievable.
Is criminal.
And
that doesn't mean he deserves it.
I think, but I know you're right. It's not a lifetime award. It's not a lifetime award. I know you're right.
Yeah.
How Derek Jeter won. But this year, right now, you still have Breeze has 1 more games to play. So when you stack up the stats against Mahomes, Mahomes hasn't had the bye. Breeze has had the bye.
Okay.
I'm going Breeze right now
as
number 1. Very, very close. I can't discredit the things that Mahomes done, with the touchdowns. Breeze is completing 76% of his passes.
He's going to bring
which
it
is unbelievable.
I think
he's thrown 1 interception this year to 18 touchdowns. His team
where is he on yards?
His team is very talented, but is not as talented as the Chiefs. The Chiefs do have a little bit more talent.
The Chiefs are so high
and they both only have 1 loss. This is a neck and neck MVP race, I think, and it could go either way, back and forth. But
between
right now,
Breeze and Mahomes,
I believe. Right now, I'm going Breeze.
Okay, who has the most yards? It's Mahomes.
Mahomes has more yards.
Where's Breeze on the list of passing yards? I think he's not top 3. I think Goff is up there. I think
Ryan's
yards can be a little misleading too.
But here's the thing. Here's why
Manning's thrown 400 yards this year, and that team stinks.
I understand, and you're right. And Andrew Luck is throwing for tons of yards. He's throwing 60 times a game.
He's very talented,
but here's the thing. What it comes down to, I think, an MVP is a guy, are you the most valuable player on your team to lead them to a playoff and carry your team? So to me, number 1 is Pat Mahomes. Because
should be Breeze. If you took Breeze off that team,
this team would still be good.
Alex Smith made the playoffs.
Kamara.
Chris, Alex Smith made the playoffs last year with the Chiefs. Alex Smith made the playoffs with this team with the Chiefs. What would the Saints do without Brees?
They'd still be good. They wouldn't be as good.
Terrible.
They wouldn't be as good.
Teddy Bridgewater makes them a big-time contender.
They're 7-1 because of Brees. They'd probably be.
You got to answer that.
They'd probably be 5 and 3 if it wasn't for Brees.
If Teddy Bridgewater started the year for them, are they a big-time contender this year?
Yeah, I think they're
No
solid.
way.
I don't think so.
I
like Teddy Bridgewater.
So do I.
Each other. Not big time contender. Not big time contender, but still be a contender. They're still a good team because let me tell you, I know they were getting blown out early in the year, the defense, but the defense has been getting better. They've been great against the run. Sneakily, nobody really notices that, but they've been unbelievable against the run. Their passing defense hasn't been as great, but they're a complete team. He's got weapons. He's got Michael Thomas. Traquan Smith is a deep threat, even though Ted Ginn is out. They got Ben Watson, who's still a pretty solid tight end, and they got Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. They have a two-headed running back. I know Ingram hasn't been doing well.
Mahomes and Kelsey.
What?
You mentioned Ben Watson?
No, I understand. They're also a very complete team.
The
but
Chiefs
here's
have
the
a better
difference.
offense.
Here's the Chiefs. Here's the difference. They have a slightly better offense, but the Chiefs don't even have close to the defense the Saints have. Their defense is non-existent. Non-existent.
But we just talked about it. You don't need defense anymore. It doesn't matter.
But that's
Who
why I
cares?
think Mahomes deserves it, because he took this team and he made them the best team in the NFL. I know Alex Smith made them a good team, but this made them a best team in the NFL because you have a
not
great
the best
quarterback.
team in the
Why are
NFL,
the Saints not there? The Saints just beat the Rams. The Rams are undefeated. The Saints just beat the Rams.
I still think
The
that
Rams
the
were
Chiefs are
considered
better.
the best team in the league,
And
and
the
the Saints just beat them.
So the next
And by the
week,
way, let's be honest. I still think the Pats are the best team in the league because they're just that stacked.
It's unbelievable.
That's true. But Brady isn't doing enough numbers-wise to be the MVP. But what I'm saying is, here's the
Doesn't
thing.
matter.
Here's
They're
the
just
thing.
so good all around.
Here's the thing. That's what I think. I think the Saints are good all around, really good all around. And Brees does deserve to be in the MVP conversation. I think he's number 3. Number 1 is Mahomes. Number 2 is Gurley.
Yeah, I agree
Why
with you.
Gurley is number 2 is because
No way.
the Rams are built on their engine, and their engine is Gurley. Gurley is the engine of that team.
And what are the Saints? Brees is the engine of that team.
No, I don't think he is.
No!
though. I think it's
Oh, my
all
God!
everybody.
No.
I don't think the Rams are nearly as good without Gurley. They're not even close. to
The
as good
Saints
without
would be
Gurley.
horrible without Brees.
That's not true.
They would be
That's
terrible
not true.
without Brees. That
When you
whole
have
offense.
Kamara, when you have a top 3, and you're talking about a running back that's so dynamic, he's like a gadget guy.
We got to get off this. That whole team runs on Brees, how accurate he is.
Dude,
all those
if-
outs that Kamara
first of
runs
all,
because the Brees is
I don't
Brees-
agree with you.
Let me let him talk.
I don't agree
Let
with
Donnie
you
talk.
based on the fact that if you look at Kamara's yards just on the ground, he's not really that impressive.
He
I'm
is
sorry.
pretty impressive.
He's
still
not
very
that
efficient.
impressive.
He's still
it's
very
all
efficient.
Breeze passes.
It's not,
Yes.
though. It's not.
No, I'm saying that's what makes him that
If he was,
unbelievable guy
if he was carrying the team, he'd be leading the league in yards like Mahomes is. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. He's not
No,
even
they're a
close
different
to
kind of
leading the
team,
league.
though. What do you mean?
No,
They're just different.
Exactly. They're more well balanced, and that's the thing. Brees has carried the team and thrown for thousands of yards in the past, and have been
he has the
3-13.
record. You're
the
correct.
team was
Yes.
3-13. The reason why they're so good is because of the rest of the team. It's not just because of him. He's not carrying the team. The team is good. The team is very good. Mahomes is
I
making
could argue
this
this
team
for 10 minutes. So
Mahomes is making this team the best team in the NFL. That's the difference. He's making this team the best team. Without Mahomes, it's an Alex Smith
I just
team,
don't think
and
they're
they're
the
not
best
the
team in
best
the
team
NFL. That's why I'm disagreeing with you. I
Oh,
think
they
they're a
might
very
not
good
be.
team.
They might not
Yeah.
be. But you have these 3 teams: the Rams, the Saints, and the Chiefs. They're the.
Well, let's put the Patriots up there too. We keep forgetting.
Okay,
them.
but they're the Wild West shootout teams. Is what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah.
Patriots are more like this coaching
Smart.
scheme. They're
Well,
just brilliant.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Breeze
They just
could-
win games.
They're just a level above everyone.
Let's not act like Breeze can't be up there with the Wild West shootout guy.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
I
Can
said
I
the
ask-
Saints, the Rams,
Can I ask you one question then?
and Gurley's the engine of the Rams.
Can I ask you one question? Just because we mentioned Alex Smith.
What?
Who do you think would be better this year? The Chiefs with Alex Smith or the Saints with Teddy Bridgewater?
I think it'd be close.
Okay, we move
I
on.
think
I
it'd
don't
be
think
close.
it'd be close.
No,
but
the
okay.
Chiefs' D is
That's my last
horrible.
point.
The
That's
Chiefs'
my
D
last
is
point
horrible.
anyway.
Yeah, that's my last. That was my last question.
Do you know how many games they would have lost when teams were putting up 30 on them and they put up
I know,
45?
I
mean,
know.
come on.
I love Mahomes,
Smith
but-
isn't good.
I know.
It's Reed also is a great coach. That's another thing. Andy Reid's a
No,
great
Smith's
coach.
good. There's just people
good.
that are a lot better.
He
You
stinks in
can't
the
say he's
playoffs.
bad.
I
He's
say
good,
it's
yeah.
Mahomes.
Okay.
I think it's hands down and not even close. Anyway,
I think it's
let's
close,
move
but-
on. We're moving on to the main theme, which is the Wild West. And now we got to go. It's actually a similar thing. It's the same thing, basically, but it's quarterbacks. Gurley's not involved here. Who are the Wild West, the top 5 quarterbacks? Give me the top 5 quarterbacks, run them down in order, and tell me, do they make or break their team? Same thing.
Let's try to agree
Wild
on
West.
them, yeah.
Wait, currently?
Currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, current. Who are the top
all right,
5 QBs?
So we're going to go with Brady up
At
there.
5.
Yeah, well, sure.
Okay.
We'll go with I'm going to say Matt Ryan for this year.
Yeah.
Who
you want,
Breeze,
Mahomes.
Mahomes. All right, we were getting to it.
I mean, how do you forget that one?
And then to round out the top 5, and we discussed this before, I would probably say Rivers.
Yeah.
It's obviously Rodgers.
Oh, well, I was going to say,
it's
where's
obviously
Rodgers?
But
Rodgers'
team's
team
not
isn't
doing
good.
well this year.
But still. Okay, well,
Chargers are 6-2. It's a big difference.
because if we're
Are
just going
we
to go on
take-
quarterback talent,
Are
I
we
love
take-
Big Ben. On Big Ben's best day, Big Ben is still one of the best.
are we taking top
He's
5
just
quarterbacks?
inconsistent.
Garbage.
There
That's
is-
just
if-
absurd.
If I,
Big
if
Ben
I,
shouldn't be in the conversation.
if I had all things considered, everything the same, I'm taking Rodgers over everyone.
I'm taking Brady over
The
Rodgers.
same,
Well, you want
there's
Rodgers in a
everything the
2-minute
same.
drill.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything the same, I'm taking Rodgers. But I can't argue. I gotta say, who I'm putting ahead of him right now is Brady. Brady just beat him. I gotta put Brady. I think McCarthy is I think McCarthy's killing Rodgers. Rodgers have so many more
is probably
player
better
victories.
than Brady is right now in talent.
Yeah, he's much younger.
He is
Correct,
younger,
yeah.
that's true. But right now, top quarterback in the league of what people can do.
Mahomes.
I said Brees should be MVP, but how could you? The talent that this guy Mahomes has is unbelievable.
Yeah.
To just
There's
throw
so much around
he could
him,
make
yeah.
every throw.
He could go to 8 different guys.
He
It's
could
absurd.
run more
He may
than
have
Brees.
55 touchdowns at the end of the
But
year.
for this year, I'll put Brees
Good,
too.
yeah.
For this year, I'll put Brees too. Then I'll have my Brady's, my Rodgers, and my and Rivers.
So you say Mahomes, Breeze 1-2,
yeah,
Brady 3.
I'll put Brady 3.
I would put Matt Ryan above Brady because Matt Ryan's carrying his team
He
right
is-
now too.
Matt Ryan's having
Everyone's
an
carrying their
unbelievable
team
year.
except
No.
Drew Brees.
Matt Ryan's definitely
Matt
carrying
Ryan
his team.
is everything this
Yeah.
year. He really is.
They have
I
no
know, he's
defense.
great, yeah.
They have no running game. Okay running game right now. It ran well last week, but it wasn't running well before that. And you got Julio.
I gotta have Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan has weapons, but Matt Ryan's doing great.
You know what?
Matt Ryan's having a great
Rodgers
year.
has been disappointing this year. The whole team has been disappointing.
Yeah.
Not Rodgers himself. The team has been disappointing.
Yeah.
So you got to say Matt Ryan in there too.
Yeah, Matt Ryan's got to be there. I think he's 3.
I'll agree with
I
you.
think it's Mahomes, Breeze. Honestly, I might even put Ryan ahead of Breeze, to be honest with you.
Oh, what?
I might even put Ryan
Sorry.
ahead.
No, Brees completing too many of his passes.
Just because he's carrying his team right now.
But Brees
Whereas Breeze could
completing
rely,
too many of his passes.
Breeze could rely. If Breeze wanted to, he could throw 25 passes in a game, easily win the game, and have Kamara and Ingram rush for 180 yards. That could happen any given Sunday. Whereas that's not really going to happen for the Falcons. But I would put, 4 would be probably, I guess, Rodgers. I want
on
Rivers
talent.
at 5. I'm knocking
He's
Brady out of the
banged
top
up, too.
5. I'm knocking Brady out of the top 5.
One game to win this year. One game.
I'm knocking Brady out of the top 5.
One game to win this year. Who's your starting quarterback?
Yeah, it's always Brady above.
It's got to be
Rivers.
Brady. It's got to be Brady.
It might be Rodgers. I might do Rodgers.
Okay,
over Brady.
that's arguable.
Yeah.
In a big
It's
situation.
Brady or Rodgers.
But
I
when
know.
I'm talking about
Well, Brady-
who are the top QBs right now, who are the best QBs right now, who are doing
Yeah,
the best right
we're
now,
taking
I'm
the
taking
season.
Yeah, Brady's a close 6th for
Okay.
me. So
And Big Ben's a close 7th.
If we're just going on,
Big Ben's close 20.
If we're just going on talent this year and adding everything like pedigree in, I'm putting Matt Ryan as number 1. And then Breeze
Maybe
is number 2,
because the way he's carrying
and
his team.
Mahomes is number 3. Just because Mahomes is doing crazy things right now, throwing the ball to all these different guys.
Mahomes' team, like the offense, is obviously better than the Falcons' offense, but you could say the Chiefs' D is just as bad as the Falcons' D, and
Maybe.
they should not be 8-1. The Chiefs, put it that way. Their defense is so bad they shouldn't be that good. So Mahomes is carrying them too.
Right.
I'll just say, we're talking about Wild Wild West, and there's a Sunday night game.
Wild
the
Wild
Chiefs,
West, baby.
The Chiefs, they talked about the run defense. They're talking to Andy Reid. They say, your run defense is bad. Essentially, his quote was, "Nobody loses in the NFL because of their run defense."
Yeah.
And he's right.
Yeah.
You could have a bad
Today's
run defense,
NFL,
and
yeah.
today's NFL.
Andy
Your
Reid-
run defense could be bad, and you could. and
Andy
you have
Reid always
Mahomes.
does a good offense. He's
Yeah.
a big offensive
But
guy.
he makes
That's
bad,
what-
he
into
makes
lapses.
bad decisions.
He gets
with clock
mental lapses.
management.
Yeah,
he
gets
does.
into mental lapses.
Ah.
But at the same
He'll
time,
get a Super Bowl.
The other thing
I
is,
hope so.
The other thing is
I
when
would-
your
it's
offense is
been
that
around so
good,
long.
it helps your defense so much that
Yeah.
the Chiefs sometimes have good games on defense, but their defense is really bad. Anyway, it's game time. Game time. We're doing a little mini game since we're doing the Wild West shootout. We got to go with quarterbacks here.
Yep.
And we're going to do a little pass. Is it pass trajectories? Is that what
Pass
you're doing?
trajectories.
Pass trajectories. It's a drill. It's Donnie. It's Dr. Phil. They're going at it. Who will win? I lost last week, so that's why I'm in the hot seat over here.
We're going Breeze. This is Madden.
Going
2015
Breeze. Because you can't go Mahomes because Madden
Yeah,
2015.
we also had to split the difference.
versus the Legion of Doom.
You didn't want to go with Rodgers,
So
I
hold on.
guess.
Versus the Legion of Doom.
Animal and Hawk.
You wanted to go with an actual MVP.
Oh, I'm sorry, Legion of Boom.
So here we go. Tutorial done.
It's about
And Breeze is
lobbing.
saying
a wheel route to get us started.
I gotta,
That's a tough
That's a
route.
bomb.
He's covered all over.
Yeah.
So that's incomplete.
That wheel route, you got to go under, not over.
No, but they want me to throw
They
a
wanted
lob.
the deep
lob.
one.
I'm
You
a
gotta-
strategic
you gotta-
mastermind.
You gotta go by the.
Come.
You gotta go by the
Come.
mini game. Here we go. Ah, it's a perfect throw. Look at that. Kenny Stills.
Still on
I was
the
right
TD.
where it needed to be. Drew Brees, number one.
You could have got the TD, I think. For that.
There's no TD. It's a mini game.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
that's right.
I'm
You
going
just gotta-
deep.
you
I'm
just gotta
going
be
deep.
accurate.
I'm going deep.
Oh,
Do I got him? Do I got him?
You got him.
Touchdown, Stills.
You're in bad shape right now, D. You didn't even go. Look. You're good at the game for some reason.
I won't miss.
We got a skinny post here.
Oh, he's
I got
wide.
him. I got him.
Oh, come
This
on.
is
This
too
is
easy.
very-
Oh, what a catch.
How-
Brandon
How
Cook.
did he not jump
You gotta
that
be
route?
there.
Earl Thomas couldn't jump that
We're
route.
talking about the
That's
MVPs
terrible.
Oh,
here.
I got the wheel route again, though.
He should complete
Yeah, the
8
wheel
out of
route
10.
is
I'm
terrible
going
for
to
you.
roll out. Here we go. I'm throwing it
They're gonna
deep.
cover
I'm
that
throwing it
horribly.
deep. No, he's
Wait,
got
he
it.
got it.
How did he get past it? He had Thomas.
Listen. Here's
How
the
did
thing.
he get past
You should
that?
get 8 out of 10 here because you're talking about the MVP race here. The Wild West.
Now we got to throw bullets here.
I think
Wild
in
West.
15 he was really good too.
Shooting these kids left
what
and right.
to Marquez
He might
Colston.
almost go
Marcus
perfect.
Colston.
No, I
If it wasn't
missed
for
the
that
first
first one. If it wasn't for that
I gotta
first
see the
one.
route. Oh, it's got to be a bullet here, too. Okay.
You don't have to go to him, I don't
Just
think.
a,
do you?
No, you do.
a regular out route. Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
pick that.
oh,
You're gonna
yeah,
lose.
chance.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like that you have to go to that guy.
You do.
Because that makes it harder, much
Okay,
harder.
I don't know the route. They didn't show me the route yet.
Well, you got to press
Oh,
that.
even
Here
better.
it is.
Oh,
Here
That's
we
a
go.
great
I thought
route.
maybe they weren't
Those are
gonna.
the best routes. He's wide open right there. Oh, you threw too late.
Did I?
Oh, you got it.
To Jimmy
Breeze
Graham,
is too
baby.
good.
Come on, who was that? Wagner? Why didn't you
That was
back
Chancellor.
up?
It's Chancellor.
Chancellor?
No, the guy was back
Oh, I got a
up.
little option route
That's a
over
great
here.
route. It's always open.
Is it?
Nope.
Oh, but
That was a
I
good
threw the
pass.
bullet. I
That
threw the
was a good
bullet.
Maybe
pass.
Breeze should win MVP. Look at these
Just
passes.
because
Look at these passes.
For how he was 3 years ago in a Madden game.
Here we go. Got him.
Wide.
Oh,
That shouldn't have been a catch. That should
No,
have
it
been a
shouldn't
catch.
have
All right,
You got
well,
popped.
we got to try again. Hold on. You go. There we go. Try
So
again.
you got to get 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10.
9 gold, 8 successful, 2 failed. Okay.
I might miss the first one.
Oh, you have 2 failed. So you had 8 out of 10.
I got 2 failed. 8
So
out of
love
10.
tap, right?
So you got to
Yeah,
go 8
love
out of
is
10
tap.
here, Don.
Let's go.
This is big. I'm going to stay silent for this. Let Donnie concentrate.
Please do.
I wanted to make it interesting.
You talk with me, but you got to stay silent. That was perfect.
You were doing great.
How's that
It failed. No lob test. You got to lobby. You can't throw a bullet.
Oh,
No
they're
lob
telling you to
pass
throw
was
to somewhere.
detected.
Wow.
You can't throw bullets. It's got to be a lob.
That's
This
crazy.
is tough.
That's a lot.
Pierre Thomas, is he? Oh.
Wow.
I
this is
gotta
gonna be
do
tough.
everything. I gotta.
Tough.
I can't.
You
fail.
got to go good here. Let's go.
Gotta go
lob
perfect.
pass. I didn't know you had to do a lob pass.
I
every time.
say, I was saying before, it tells
Oh,
you
you
what to
got
do. You got to know the rules. Lob pass,
Perfect.
perfect.
All right,
Kenny
good.
Stills.
Let's go.
No margin of error
Let's go,
here.
Don.
Margin of error.
That's
But
a
some
ball.
of
He's
those
got to
passes
get
were in
past.
the middle, weren't they? Bullets?
I know, but you got to do a lob. If it tells you lob, you got to do lob.
Oh, okay. I got
That's
you.
a
Back
bomb.
of the end zone.
You got him.
Go on!
You gotta make that catch.
Jimmy Graham makes a crazy catch and he can't make
You
that
gotta
catch.
come
It was
down with
broken
that.
up.
It's already over, bro.
Yeah, should we just go to another one?
I think we should do. Yeah. Oh,
Here we go. Oh,
money.
Kenny Stills.
But why even continue this? It's
Yeah, that's
over.
what I'm
Why
saying.
even
Do
continue?
Do another
Disappointed.
one. Do
You
another
want to just
tutorial.
try again?
Oh, you can restart. Best of 3.
Oh, that was
Best of
just.
Oh, I gave up.
All right, best of 3 series here. Restart.
Dag nabbit.
Restart the current.
Well, if Phil wins this, it's over.
Yeah, we'll do
But
best of 3.
but Donnie, I think you
right,
got this now. I
Here
think
we
you
go.
got this.
Got Cooks with a post here. It's
You
got to
know,
be a lob. See?
Pre-filming,
Oh, it's
Phil did have the advantage because he did get to play a little
I had
bit.
a little
Donnie
practice.
Did not.
I did. I
Donnie
did have a
didn't
little
have practice.
pre-production practice.
You did. You had
That's
pre-production.
preparation. You
By the way,
come.
Tennessee
But he didn't have
14-7.
How'd
No,
they
I did
score?
not.
How'd they score? This is
I'll look it up.
It's
Thank you.
Tennessee's winning.
Oh, overthrew him.
Yes, there's a 1 miss right there for you,
Dylan
Don.
Lewis.
Both touchdowns?
No, Derrick
Uh-huh.
Henry won.
Oh, where was
D.
Corey
Henry.
Davis? We need a little Corey Davis love.
Shut up.
I do. Kenny Stills,
sound
I
like
got
me
him.
like 2
Oh,
weeks ago.
touchdown.
This is not good
Corey
for the
Davis
kid.
love.
You're looking very good at this.
No, he missed 2 already.
I missed one. I
He
only
missed one. He missed
Oh,
one.
he missed
I'm looking
Kenny
at
One
the
and
Stills.
ball.
three.
Here
I'll
we
take
go.
1 and
Oh, I
3.
got that. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he's
perfect.
wide
money.
open.
Drew Brees is.
Too
This
good.
is all Madden, guys. Drew Brees.
No,
is
it's all pro. It's all
No,
pro.
I moved it up to all Madden.
You did?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Deion Lewis got the touchdown.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Pick.
that was jumped. Earl Thomas. Oh,
Beast.
Earl Thomas is
this is
big
good. I got
play.
cocky. I looked at the scores here.
Yeah.
By
It's
the
not
way,
good for me.
what's the score of the game?
14-7 Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Tennessee.
Yeah, how about them Cowboys? Go down, Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. Shout out to you, fantasy
good. Maybe
exec.
I'll win
Your
this.
Cowboys
This is
stink.
the worst.
Your Cowboys stink, fantasy exec.
Fantasy
My boy,
exec.
my partner in crime.
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis.
Corey Parsons.
Corey Davis Sr.
Imagine I did a show, Corey. That'd be great. Corey Davis just quickly retired because
you started to fade.
I know. I had to throw a bullet there. You got to do what they say.
Yeah, see, bullets.
this pass
You got to go
here?
under
I don't know
on
if this
bullet.
pass
It
here.
depends on what the route is.
Oh, right there.
That's a great
okay,
play.
Jimmy Graham. Run,
All right, he missed 3, though. You have a shot here.
Wait, I got one more. I can miss 4.
No,
You
no,
could.
yeah.
You could.
Oh, it's the bullet
The
again.
flag.
See, the
Big.
bullet is tough. I'm
I
going to
feel
throw it
like
right now.
Donnie-
Bang!
Oh! I think Donnie's going to win this
Richard
because I think that was a big one. I
Sherman.
think you're going to only miss 3,
Let's
Donnie.
try again.
Donnie's only going to miss 3.
All right, let's
go.
give the kid a little space.
How about them Cowboys? Garbage. Forget it. I said they were a contender. They're done. They're losing to the Tennessee Titans. It's over.
Ooh!
And
Brandon
he catches
Cooks, hold
that. It's a
on.
big catch. He got popped.
Big
Got
Cook's
popped
catch.
a little bit.
All right, Stills now with that little route, whatever that, like, I don't know what
That's the
route.
best route, though.
Ooh!
Stills is playing
He
great.
Came
grabbed
down with
that from
that.
Earl Thomas.
Came down with that.
Stills is dirty.
Oh, this rout's terrible.
Pierre Garçon.
This is the wheel route's the hardest one.
You gotta wait.
You gotta wait a
Wait
while.
Yeah, it's
Oh!
perfect. You did it perfect.
Oh!
You got it.
Whoa!
Nice pass, Don.
I hate the wheel
You have
route
to be
too.
patient.
That
You have to be
that
patient.
was nice and patient.
Patience is a virtue. Don't forget, ladies
All right,
and gentlemen.
that's enough.
Well, I'm telling the
Thank
people.
you, thank you.
The people
The-
need
the
to
people
know.
need
back in the
There
end
might
zone,
be young
you
viewers.
Oh, it's
don't know.
perfect. If you get 2 more, you clinch. No, 3 more, you clinch. Here we go, Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, the
You
wheel
need
route.
the wheel
You need
route.
the wheel route. Okay.
But I want to see him do the perfect. Wait, patience.
Patience.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's
He
got
passed
him
him, he
again.
passed him.
Oh, yeah, he's got him.
Oh!
I want to see the perfection. He
Donnie-
wins the whole thing if he gets perfection.
No,
No, perfection is perfection.
No.
He wins the whole thing.
No. This
Yeah.
doesn't count.
It's
That-
best of 3.
No.
Thank you.
Perfection is perfection. I'm sorry. On all Madden, no less. No, that's not perfection. Oh, yes, it is.
God,
He got
oh,
him.
that was perfect.
He's killing this
No,
right now.
perfection does
Donnie
not win.
Needed the warm-up. And
Perfection does not win.
Perfection's a win. I
No,
think.
it doesn't. This
think it is.
this is the worst rule I've ever heard.
What? Oh, great
Oh.
pass. Perfect time.
Jimmy Graham, and he would have gotten past the defense
Yeah.
too.
No, he
I'm
wouldn't.
giving
He's
myself
got no
credit
knees.
for that.
At this point, his knees are
Yeah,
starting
but
to
this
go.
is 2015.
His knees are starting to go. At
No,
this
it's
point.
because he had that. That was so long, guy. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! This is the Montreal's. This is the screw job.
Perfection is still on point here.
Perfection does not win.
Perfection's there.
You can't make rules here.
Perfection's there. Can Donnie pull it off? He skips both rounds for that. Perfection.
This
Here we
is
go. Oh, it's a
ridiculous.
bomb route. And
This
it's
is
beautiful.
ridiculous.
Oh no. He didn't get perfection. But we are going to round 3.
He didn't get
Perfection would not have been
Which
good.
is unfortunate.
We didn't make that rule.
Oh, you needed to get that perfection. You choked. Oh.
I got a
Go,
gold
you
medal
want to
there.
start or I start?
You can start.
I
Let's
wanna-
just do what we've been
Okay.
doing. Yeah.
That's the biggest choke job since
Wow.
the Minneapolis Miracle.
Oh, that was bad. That was horrible. Oh, Brandon
That's a
Cooks
great
comes
play.
down with- oh,
Yeah, that was a great catch.
Chancellor was all over him.
Yeah, I needed him to rip that out of your
Safeties are
hands.
dirty. Those safeties were great back in the
Oh,
day.
we're facing the Legion of Boom.
Back in the day.
Oh,
like 3
come
years ago.
on.
Oh, that was good timing. Come on, bang.
That was good timing. I'll give you that.
I still haven't
route is the
perfected-
best one.
Oh, it is the wheel. Okay, gotta wait
Wait.
it out. Wait it out. Wait it out.
See,
Here
now
we
you
go.
guys are
Good
figuring out
coverage.
the point.
Good
Yeah, that was
coverage.
Good coverage. It's not a great
Yeah.
throw.
Oh, it's
Good
a bad
coverage.
throw. He
so-
underthrew
That's
him.
what Drew Brees does sometimes.
In Madden 15.
He's no Pat Mahomes
In real
I gotta
life
do the
as
streak
well.
here. All right, Stills. There we go.
Yeah, you got him.
No,
Think so.
no.
He underthrew him again.
Wow.
You're
Breeze
throwing
is
late. You're throwing a little
The
late.
lob isn't. He doesn't got the lob down right now.
Breeze doesn't look so
Breeze
good
is
here.
throwing you say. Digital Breeze.
Digital Breeze
Oh,
is
that's
good.
perfect.
Yeah, that's a great
That was
pass.
a perfect throw. But
Stills
digital,
And the
Best player.
touchdown. huh?
digital Breeze is screwing me here. Oh, you're gonna give me another wheel route? This is bullet now.
So
There we
oh,
go.
that's perfect. You know how to do this. Easy.
Yeah, right
Easy
there, yeah.
money.
Okay.
Jimmy
Oh,
Graham
killed.
catches them all too.
This is rough. That was a rough lob.
This is why we picked the Seahawks D to make it real.
Lane
was a
just
rough-
tried to make an all or nothing play on
Another
it.
easy
That was a
one.
rough lob That was a rough lob section I had.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
that is.
Donnie, you just got perfection here. Okay, let's see.
I think Donnie
Oh.
might get perfection.
I think I might.
Well, almost last time. That's
Out of
where you-
bounds.
That was where you.
Yeah!
That was where you were supposed to throw it though, on that last
And that
play
was-
for
I
perfection.
did it
Yeah.
I did
You
it-
did it right. You did it right.
I had to let him out of
Had him
bounds.
down.
But Breeze isn't on point right now.
Let him out of bounds, Breeze. What's going on here?
Dude, that's not
See
his
anything
fault,
like
though.
it?
Keep going
Never
with
say
that.
anything like it.
Is it
Here
a
we go.
lob?
This is huge.
No, bullet.
All right, good.
All right. 7.
All right.
So he's got a 3. Pretty consistent, Phil, overall.
I was 8, 6, 7. Donnie.
8, 6, 7.
Let's see. Okay.
Donnie's been what? Oh, he got crushed the first one, but then he was perfection.
He's on
He
the
had
streak.
perfection.
Get back there, Thomas. Come on.
Oh, you got this.
Oh,
Donnie's good with the lob, man.
come
Deep
on.
lob. He's like a gunslinger.
I'm watching
Show me your
Thomas.
gunslinger. Give him blow the smoke out of the gun.
I'm
Never do it
watching,
from the hips.
I'm watching Thomas the
flipping
whole
your gun?
time here.
Oh,
it's a
it's
perfect
coverage.
throw.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm just doing shit like close now.
You don't even have to look.
You're making things sketchy.
All right, come on, wheel
You're
that.
so good.
Where's the safety going?
Oh,
I
he's good
understood
at the
him.
He passed
lob.
him.
He's good at the lob. He did it again. He's going for
I'm
perfection.
not even looking anymore.
He's going for perfection.
Again.
You didn't get it the first time because you choked.
This might not be it.
Oh,
Okay.
Earl Thomas.
Let me
a
just
little
tell the viewers at home, he caught that ball,
Earl
but it
Thomas.
was
You
ripped.
waited a
What
little
was
too
that?
long. You waited. That was
That's
Chancellor.
Chancellor, yeah. Great coverage.
Waited a little
right
too long here.
You got to wait on
Let's
it.
see.
No, he's great at the bombs. The bombs are too easy for him. Give him some.
Oh,
I
you
waited
waited
too
too
long.
long.
We're
I think
cutting
that's
close.
wrong. I waited too long too. Here we go.
I am cutting it very
Now
close.
we're bullets. All
You got to
bullets.
time it right.
Oh,
Great,
I
great
hate-
We're
round.
gonna throw to Jimmy Graham again?
Great catch. What
No,
placement.
and then I remembered to do that quicker.
You placed it on the left side. That was
placement.
perfect.
Great placement. Oh,
Great
God.
placement by me.
Here's
Yeah,
the
that
out.
was by you. I
Here's
think.
the out. The
Did
out's
you do
easy.
like some sort of
The
round?
out's easy. Okay.
I'm doing a
Oh, the spin move.
Did you like pick where you put it? Yeah.
Of course
we
I
got
did.
3
I'll
more
take credit for that.
The end. This is
I think
easy.
you can in this game.
The end.
Oh,
Oh,
you almost messed that up.
I know. I thought you didn't turn.
No, I don't mess things.
Wait,
Come
wait.
on.
If he misses one, is there a tiebreaker?
Oh, he gives him an out again. These are the easiest ones.
Wait, don't-
Someone jumped the route here.
Don't complain. You had.
Oh, one-handed catch.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, if Donnie
It's
gets
gotta
this,
be
it's
the
over.
bomb.
If he doesn't,
Oh,
wait, if
forget
he
it.
doesn't get this, there's a tiebreaker of sudden death. He got it.
He
Donnie
got it.
wins in round 3. Gets annihilated. Don't sing for a second. Gets annihilated.
Sorry.
Don't sing for a second, Chauncey.
Gets annihilated first round, but comes back near perfection second round and almost near perfection
This
third
is
round.
rigged.
Congratulations, Donnie. You
This
are
is-
2-0
This is rigged.
on the new Brooklyn verse. 2-0.
And we're
Me and you
0-1.
0-1.
Good game.
That's all right.
Thank you,
We
thank
got to
you.
get Mike Bull show. Mike Bull, if you're out there, get back here. I need you now.
It's like
I wanna
Brent
play you
Musburger asking
one-on-one.
where Rocky
I wanna
is
play
in
you
Rocky
one-on-one.
2.
One-on-one
Where
court.
is Mike Boo?
Where is Rocky?
I want to play
He
one-on-one
keeps
on the
getting
courts.
insulted.
I want to play NBA with him. One-on-one on the courts, baby. Let's go, Boo. Come back out of hiding.
Three-point shootout or something?
Yeah, whatever we were going to do. And we'll talk about the NBA next week, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Because it's a terrible league. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Once again, the new Brooklyn verse, Donnie 2-0. We're 0-1. We'll see who's MVP. We'll see who wins the Wild West shootouts in the NFL. Till next week, Monday night, 9 p.m. Yeah, throw up signs.
8 p.m. for nothing.
8 p.m., 9 p.m., 8 p.m. I'm thinking Central Time. That's still not even right.
No, it's-
And tomorrow, tune in for Bridgeside Live.
Always Bridgeside Live every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday,
New
9 p.m.,
content.
baby.
Alex Steele.
Alex Steele tomorrow?
No, it's not.
Alex,
I made that.
I'm not sure who it is. But tomorrow, 9 p.m., next week, 8 p.m. for another edition of the new Brooklyn verse. We out.
Later.